Pessimists tend to think that everything is negative in the world. They tend to be negatively focused and exclude the positives or ignore the positives. And one thing that I heard that was very useful was that pessimists tend to, if something good happens to them, they'll say, oh, that was down to luck. And if something bad happens, then they say, oh, that was my fault, I didn't do that well. And an optimist is the opposite. If something good happens, they'll go, yeah, I did that. I managed to get that done. And if something bad happens, they'll say, oh, that was bad luck. So they kind of buffer themselves, whereas pessimists tend to sometimes maybe be a bit more realistic, but actually it doesn't help them in terms of their mental health. So learning to be an optimist is something that is possible, and it's about focusing on gratitude. It's about focusing on what is good in the world, and maybe asking yourself something like, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? And obviously sometimes we do fail, but the only way that you get confidence is by going through that process rather than avoiding altogether. And if you go through the process, either it's going to work out for you, or if it doesn't work out, then you can go, well, I survived. I slept in my bed that night. I've still got my friends and my pets and my family, and kind of life's carried on. And that's where the brain goes, oh, okay. It kind of notes that down. It says, I survived that. That wasn't so bad. And as you keep doing more in life and approaching and trying things, the better life will get for you and the more confidence you'll have. You can't think your way into confidence. You have to do things, unfortunately, live with that discomfort for a while. But be brave. We're coming up to a new year, so make some goals about things that you've been avoiding that you would like to try get through in the future. Baby steps, doesn't have to start with big things, but being an optimist buffers you from the harshness of life. And if you are a pessimist, just try to think about ways that you can look at the bright side of life. That Monty Python song, I love that song, always look on the bright side of life. The other thing is that optimists tend to be more flexible thinkers, so they can shift their thinking to suit them and to help them with the situation. It's often not what's happening to you, but it's the perception that will either make you or break you. I will leave a link at the end of this video. So if you'd like to see how well you do in your flexible thinking, or if you are a flexible thinker, then take the questionnaire that I've designed and find out for yourself. And I shall see you again for the next video soon. Bye for now.